Many atrocities committed towards the boyfriend psyche have been done in the name of girls living their, quote, best girl lives. But nothing has confused men and boyfriends across the country more than shopping with their girlfriends. Look, women are awesome. I have no problem with women, but they confuse men, and of course, men confuse women as well. That's just how the cycle works, okay? And I know what I say doesn't describe every woman on the face of the planet here. So if you feel like it doesn't represent you, then please try not to take it personally, okay? Shopping with your girlfriend starts off just by her swearing, claiming she only needs one thing, just a stick of deodorant or like just some milk for the fridge or something. And after several hours and an entire cart full of unnecessary, unneeded garbage later, you walked into that store. It was broad daylight out. It was 10 o'clock in the morning, and now it's pitch black out. An unhuman amount of hours were spent buying decor that I can only describe as complete nonsense. A 45-minute argument with your girlfriend that broke out in the middle of the store in public as to why you don't need a solid marble column end table. Imagine stubbing your toe on that. There's not enough Lego pieces in the world to step on that could compare to such a feeling, I am sure. But you know what? For the sake of keeping the peace, I allowed her to get the croissant-shaped doormat, and I even let her get a bag of shiny rocks on the way out. Dude, women's home decor now, these stores, these TJ Maxx's, these home goods, they just sell nonsense. Women have the same home decor taste as drug dealers, okay? Just the most flashy, gaudy nonsense they could find. And believe me, I would know something about shopping with girls. I have multiple sisters and I'm a little brother. Okay, I've spent many years of my life shopping with women. In that time, I have learned that for whatever reason, if something is made or shaped to look like a lemon, then it is essential to a household if there's women in it. I can only compare shopping with your girlfriend to the same experience as, well, like, you know what it feels like to be in like the ER during like a high risk surgery of like a family or a loved one. The time feels endless. You're just scared. You don't know when it's going to be over. You just want to know if everything's going. You just want it to all be over and you want to go back home. But I will say this, the shopping experience with women completely changes depending on their age. There's something that happens to women after they reach their mid-30s. A young woman thinks she can become rich or marry a rich guy, just depending on what kind of propaganda, pop music, or novels she reads. But then eventually, reality sets in, and she realizes that most of us are going to die poor and just end up leaving our family in terrible debt due to the funeral expenses. A woman's outlook on shopping changes once she becomes old enough that the debt starts catching up with her. So, women go from being obsessed with buying expensive things to being obsessed with bargains. MILFs get turned on by bargains. Women in their 20s get turned on by expensive jewelry. What used to be endless hours spent in a store buying a whole bunch of unnecessary and expensive nonsense becomes hours spent at a store comparing each and every single price, bargain hunting for the best deal, and shopping around at multiple stores across town to get the best deal on basic household essentials and grocery items. The thrill of buying an expensive handbag is replaced with the thrill of going to a grocery store and seeing there's a 2-for-1 sale. We've all heard it, all right? Everybody's mom across the country has been telling us since we were children, okay? We've all heard them say it. Don't buy the name brand, buy the generic. It's the same thing, okay? They make it in the same factory, they just put it in a different box, okay? All you're doing is paying more money for the name. And you know what? I've realized moms are kind of like conspiracy theorists, okay? A lot of what they say seems completely crazy and just impossible. But then one day you wake up and you realize a lot of that stuff was true. And you know what? Just for the sake of keeping things unbiased here, I think it's important to say that men also spend money on a lot of dumb things too. We just spend our money on different dumb things, okay? We don't buy ceramic llama lamps. We buy like movie accurate Star Wars lightsabers, action figures, and video games that are always broken on launch that we really should have waited like a couple of months after launch to have bought. So look, men and women, we have a lot of the same flaws, but we just show them off in different ways. So, women out there, if to the ones who love to shop at TJ Maxx and buy all that nonsense, then you do you, girl. Shop to your heart's content. But just be careful how much money you spend because the economy's pretty terrible these days.